get into town. But I'm very grateful for that, so thank you all for coming. Today, I wanted to talk about specifically a culmination of events that we've been having over through the city over the last several months. And we've had a Ken Cares event that we have been taking to the neighborhoods. And we've been doing a outdoor grilling and bringing the community together so that we can understand more of the issues that they have. As a result, there's a tremendous distrust between the administration / police and the community. And the only way that we're going to be able to solve that problem is to bring them together. And we have put together a plan whereby we will be bringing the activists in the community, as well as the police, as well as the reverends together. There needs to be a common voice. There needs to be people sitting at a table working for a solution for the greater good. The miscommunication and the lack of communication leads people to their own thoughts and their own ways of thinking things are being done. But if we share with each other the process and we listen to each other's concerns, we ultimately can come with a resolution. In business, we don't solve problems on the basis of what we think. We solve them on the basis of what we know. And if we don't know personally in a room what that answer is, we go get the people that do. And so what I know for sure after being in the community is that faith, hope, and love is something that we don't see anymore.
That's right. And
as a result, our campaign has been based as a faith-based campaign. 1 Corinthians, faith, hope, and love. Greatest of these is love. So we are announcing today that we are having an event on September the 15th. And this event will be at the Wolstein Center. And as a result, it'll be the 15th of September. The event will start at 3 o'clock. It will be a faith, hope, and love for a better Cleveland. Faith, hope, and love for a better Cleveland is going to have two elements to it, two components. The first will be a service for all of those that are still missing and all of those that have died way too early. I have been approached by many mothers over this last several months who have lost children who want to do something for others. Their child has died. At times, their pleas have fallen on deaf ears for help, but as a result, they still lost them. So they're looking for an outlet. They're looking for a way to do some good as a result of their loss and speak to the community. I believe bringing the east side of Cleveland, the west side of Cleveland, we're putting together two gospel groups. We will sing each other's music. We will practice each other's music separately. And ultimately, when we come together that day, that afternoon, and we sing with a choir of over 300 people from all over Cleveland, we will start that process of together we will do better. And as a result of that, if we all read off the same sheet of music, which is an administration and a community, we can do great things.
Yes.
So, as a result, that'll be a 2-hour event. We'll have a break where we'll serve refreshments. And as a result, we will then have a celebration. We'll have a celebration for all of the Cleveland residents who want to do something different, who are looking to have a change. Our education system is at its lowest point. Throwing money at it is not going to make any difference without being able to address the issue in our community of faith, hope, and love. I have been in the schools enough to know that the children their hearts are hurting. And when in fact, that is the issue, the child cannot learn. We open the heart, we will open the mind. Project Love has proved that. And that's a program that I will take district-wide. We cannot continue at the rate of twice the national average in crime. But the solution to crime is education. We educate our children, we give them the ability to get a job, we keep them off the streets. Now, politicians will tell you, we have a plan, and this is what our agenda is, and this is what we're working towards. I'm telling you that my plan is an intensive care plan. It's a plan that I recognize what the problem is, and in business, when we recognize we have a problem, we solve the problem. My goal will be to attack this as intensive care. This will be a community event. This event will include reverends who are willing to step up and take the responsibility with the support of an administration who has a plan, who empowers them, works with them in the community, in the neighborhoods, week after week. It's not going to be, I appoint somebody to work with them and report back to me in 6 months. This is a weekly project, every week. What are we doing to make it better? What are our results? What do we need to make it better? Education in the city the graduation rate has not exceeded 55% since the late 90s. And I am telling you that my goal, my minimum goal, by the end of 4 years is to be over 70% graduation rate. And I am telling you that we will get there. We have the answers, we have the resources, we have the community. The support of the community is tremendous. Speaking to the reverends that I've spoken to and their desire to get involved and want to help is impressive. It's not about just giving them money for programs. It's about helping them help others and empowering them. Even in the neighborhoods when we're talking about crime. I've talked to a couple pastors that are in the middle of a turf war. Their churches are right in the middle. They know this. Obviously, somebody in the administration knows this, should know this, but nothing's being done.
That's right.
So we're going to empower pastors to have the ability to contact City Hall and have that voice. And as they see things coming down, we're going to respond to that. I'm going to be asking all of our police officers, men and women in the city that work and live in the city, to give us a couple hours a day of their own time for community policing. We have a problem. It's not my problem. It's not all my problem. I have a plan. I can fix the problem. It's not about me knowing about the problem. We know what to do about the problem. But the problem is we're not doing anything about the problem. Somebody else said that.
All right now.
I know the problem, and I know how to fix the problem. And we all have to be part of the solution. This is our community. One pastor said yesterday, common unity is what it's all about. And if we can't get back to the basic of helping each other and stop worrying about self, what's in it for me? It's what's in it for us.
Us. That's right.
Us.
Amen.
Come on now. All right.
It's
Yeah.
about our children.
Yes.
And the only way we're going to solve these problems is coming together. So I will ask those police officers, those trained personnel, a couple hours a day. In the beginning, we need to be intensive care. We need to identify these hot spots. We need to bring pressure in those areas to let the rats know they're not going to continue to feed off of the people and the children and the community. We're going to create and expand the concept of the guardian angels. You know, the guardian angels on the west side are doing a great job. They have the resources though, but they teach self-esteem and they give children a way to be part of something. You listen to them talk and you say, duh. I mean, Why isn't anybody supporting this? They teach them discipline. We have a lack of love in our community for our children. Guardian Angels, for lack of a better term, is a game. But it's a good game. It's kids that care, young men that care, older men that care, that are working in the community. I'm going to support that program. If I have to do it personally, financially, I'm going to support that program so that they could bring more kids in, east side and west side, just to be able to know that they belong to something, that people care, that we love them, and we care about their future. We don't want them to join a gang who's going to use them and abuse them and teach them how to use a gun. That doesn't do any of us any good. So we have to face it. I'll go to the streets. I'll do whatever I have to do to have these kids. I'll go into the schools to let them understand. Together, we can make it work. Help me help you. If you're willing and you want my help, I can give it to you. But I can't do it for you. And as I engage the parents in this, I will call it intensive care venture, along with the pastors, we will emphasize and we will continue to work with a priority of education and safety for our children. There is no way we will stop the murders. There is no way we will stop the rapes and the violence against women if we all don't get involved and we all don't take responsibility.
That's right. Yeah.